In 2005, sports writer Paul Antonelli underwent surgery on the cervical bones in his neck. Soon afterward, his throat closed up, and he went into a coma and almost died.
Oh, good catch.
He says his surgeon insisted on using a drug called Infuse that helps bone grow and caused the complication.
I felt really betrayed because, I had asked him all the right questions.
A special issue of Spine Journal, a major medical publication, details how doctors wrote a series of scientific articles concluding Infuse did not pose a risk of serious complications. At the same time, those doctors were paid millions of dollars by the maker of Infuse, Medtronic.
This is a real vertebrae that's out.
Dr. Charles Rosen, a spine surgeon, wrote an editorial expressing his opinions to go with the research in Spine Journal.
I believe the data for Infuse was manipulated because the authors are human and they were highly paid in the millions of dollars by the company that makes Infuse.
By 2008, the complications suffered by Antonelli had become so common that the FDA issued a warning about it. Medtronic's own data filed with the FDA says Infuse can cause many other serious side effects, including severe pain and male sterility. Dr. Eugene Karagi, who edits Spine Journal, says the research papers are significant because doctors read them and not the lengthy data filed with the FDA.
The FDA data is not the general source of information for surgeons or patients looking for information on how to use a product.
Dr. Thomas Zelbick of the University of Wisconsin received more than $20 million in patent royalties and consulting fees from Medtronic. Much of the disputed research appeared in a medical journal he edited, but he says the money did not influence the research results.
I built very strong firewalls early in my career between the finances that I received for my inventions and my clinical practice and my academic practice.
It's a lot of money.
Dr. Karagi says such payments of millions to high-profile doctors are not uncommon.
I think the lack of transparency through the whole decade of how much monies were changing hands was a real problem.
Medtronic says it has done nothing wrong, and in a written statement stands by the data originally submitted to the FDA for approval, and says any safety risks are fully reflected in the product labeling. But now the Justice Department and a Senate committee are investigating whether the doctors or Medtronic did anything illegal.
What kind of fuss is that, Nicholas?
That would harm patients like Paul Antonelli. Robert Bazell, NBC News, New York.